Hey, what's up, guys? This is Desm 101. Thanks for tuning in. So I thought I'd just upload another vlog real quick with some updates. I've been really busy lately and haven't had much of a chance to even game too much, but I do have some things in the works right now. One video that I am in the middle of is arcade memories. I'll be playing some old school arcade games and giving a few stories around those games and my memories. So, first thing I wanted to talk about is the OSSC, and I recently got one of those. You might have seen a couple videos on the channel where I feature capture footage from it, and it's basically an upscaler that doubles the lines or multiplies the number of lines, and it has minimal lag. It looks incredible. So if you compare some of my other HD gameplay videos with the most recent ones with the OSSC, you can tell it looks a lot better. So the previous upscaler that I was using is one of these cheap ones that just had a normal SCART input. And actually this is pretty good. I can still use it for certain capture, like of the 3DO, for example. The only way I can get S-video is through a SCART adapter into this, and it'll upscale it, and it looks pretty good. It's not perfect, but there's no way to plug in S-video to the OSSC. And the consoles that are going into the OSSC are the Sega Genesis with the Sega CD and the 32X, as well as the Sega Saturn and also the PS2. So I don't have a SCART switch. Over here you'll see that I actually have my SCART cables. So those are RGB outputs from those consoles. It looks really good whenever you display it through the OSSC, although some video modes I'm still having trouble with, so that's the next struggle, is trying to capture the OSSC. It looks great on the screen, but it's actually really difficult to capture some of the screen modes. And right now I don't have the fanciest capture cards, so that's on the to get list, is some nicer capture cards that I've been looking at. So the other thing I want to talk about was some pickups. So I haven't done any pickups videos on this channel, and I thought I might start uploading some of those. So a couple game stores opened in my area recently, and I've been frequenting them lately, and whenever I have a few extra bucks and some time to get some games. So I'll just show some of these. The first one is PS1 game, Omega Boost. I got this one for an okay price. It's about 20 bucks. But that's a really fun game. PS1 kind of space shooter and a mech. I think Classic Game Room HD did a good video on it. Next PS1 game is a shooter, arcade shooter, or light gun game, so I should say. And I am a big fan. If you've seen my other videos, you might know that I'm really into light gun games and that style of gameplay. Even though I don't have a CRT to play them on, I still actually like playing with the controller. Alright, the next one is Revolution X, and this game is pretty awful, but it is one that I have fond memories of in the arcade, and this is a pretty good port of it. I did pop it in recently, and wow, it's really hard to play for any length of time, not because it's difficult, because it's so boring. It's like one of the most boring shooters. But this one came complete with everything, and one of the main reasons I got it is because it's a long box, and you know, I don't see these hardly ever anymore. I did have a couple when I first got my PS1, which I don't have that system anymore, or the games, but wow, they look. I love how the long boxes look like for PlayStation 1 and 3DO. Okay, so some other consoles I've been buying for the Xbox. So my friend gave me an Xbox 360, and I wasn't playing it really, and And then I just kind of recently started picking up some games for it. So here's an original Xbox game. That's Max Payne. That's one of just a homemade case for it. So I just got the disc, but that's a pretty good game. I love the gritty storyline, and the gameplay is pretty fun too. Next one is an Xbox 360. Raiden Fighters Aces. This is a pretty good series of shooters. They're arcade games. The music is kind of crazy though. I love electronic music, but it's almost like happy hardcore, like super fast. It kind of gets on you after a while. It gets on your nerves. All right, next one is Ninja Blade on the Xbox 360. I saw a GameSack talk about this one time. It's by From Software. This is a good game, very fun, just like Ninja Gaiden, which I do also have that one. I have Ninja Gaiden 2 on the Xbox 360. Alright, next one's a PS3 game, the Mass Effect Trilogy. So I've been wanting to play this one, and I found this one for a pretty good deal, and the games are in great shape. Started playing that. It's pretty cool. I love sci-fi games and stuff. So, and the other one that I got is PS2 game, Tekken 5. So I saw RetroCore mention this in Battle Reports episode recently, and I didn't know that there was all the old versions of the earlier Tekken games on there, so I thought it was like, oh, I have to get that once I found that out. Okay, and the last few are some Saturn games. So one of them is Battle Monsters. Pretty good Mortal Kombat clone, digitized character style fighter. Pretty silly, but I think it plays really well. It's actually a very fun game. So yeah, I obviously made that case myself, but game's in there. And the store really close to me had some cases with their Saturn games. And one of them that I found was Myst. I never played that one before, but I recently started a game. Pretty challenging to figure out, but this is really, I think, pretty impressive. I like the atmosphere and the art style and stuff. Alright, and the last game is one that you might have actually seen a video for. I uploaded it. I think it was the last video I uploaded. Playthrough of this. So I was really happy that they had this game. I actually think it's pretty underrated. It's not as good as the normal Street Fighter games, but it's a very interesting curiosity, and it's actually fun to play. It's not horrible. It's not bad. So, yeah, that's going to wrap it up for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you have a good one.